It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 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 Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
It's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Christmas on BBC1.
A reminder that next Sunday evening, Ray Brooks and Sharon Deuce return to BBC1 in Big Deal with a story called 9 Bob Notes. That's next Sunday at 7:45.
There's a feast of television entertainment featured in the Christmas Radio Times. On BBC2, Ingmar Bergman's masterful evocation of childhood, Fanny and Alexander. And Penelope Keith stars in Noel Coward's sparkling comedy Hay Fever. The gang from MASH take their final bow, and there's ballet from Covent Garden, Prokofiev's Romeo and Juliet. Shakespeare's comic lovers, Beatrice and Benedict, in Much Ado About Nothing, are played by Sherry Lungi and Robert Lindsay, who also returns to BBC1 as Mickey Nodes in a feature-length Give Us a Break. Agatha Christie's Miss Marple is a newcomer to BBC1, and there's the real-life spy story of Greville Wynne and Olga Penkovsky. Dinsdale Landon and Jenny Agutter star in Keith Waterhouse's This Office Life, and Andrew Sachs takes a fantastic journey into the Galactic Garden. There's a host of stars to entertain, including Terry Wogan, Les Dawson, Paul Daniels, Bob Bunkhouse, Keith Harrison Orville, and the Two Ronnies. Details of all BBC Christmas television and radio programmes in the bumper double Christmas edition of Radio Times. On sale now.
It's on the subject of Christmas charades.
It's always the same films and TV programmes you have to guess. And the clues are about as subtle as a punch in the gob, aren't they? Grandad takes his teeth out and Jaws.
And finally tonight, with the Christmas carol singing season well underway, they've had the wettest carol concert ever in Gloucester. And it wasn't even raining. Graham Purchase reports.
Handel's water music might have been more appropriate, but the 200 children who took part in this carol concert in Gloucester today loved every moment, though the boy with the clarinet was under strict instructions to blow and not suck, just in case. The concert's an annual event, but the organisers decided to do something different this year to raise money for local charities.
A very soggy Santa there and his helpers. Let's hope that clarinet doesn't get rusty. And let's hope they all don't get colds like me. I hope to see you again around the same time tomorrow night. Until then, bye-bye.
Live entertainment for Christmas Day on BBC1.
A big Christmas hello from the television Santa.
Hello.
I've got some very important news for you. This Christmas Day morning, I'm going to be up the top of the telecom tower presenting a live BBC spectacular with pop videos, guests dropping in, your favourite clips from BBC television during the year, and a helicopter with a camera on board. Our helicopter will be going everywhere, live phone-ins, and lots more. Don't miss it.
Now then, little fairy, it's Christmas time. What would you like to get?
Not to get off your knee. Noel Edmonds, Santa's Grotto.
No, I'm not.
Join Noel Edmonds for a live Christmas breakfast show at 11:05 on Christmas morning.
Pennine districts in particular, scattered showers can be expected. The maximum temperature will be around 7 centigrade, that's 45 Fahrenheit, but it'll feel rather cold in the moderate or fresh southwesterly wind.
Pebble Mill at 1 today celebrates Christmas in party style with a host of stars from the world of show business.
Tomorrow on BBC1, Entertainment for Christmas with Keith Harris and Orville.
What are you?
I'm stupid.
There's airborne comedy with the aerobatic antics of the dingbats. And not to be outdone, Cuddles.
I ain't that duck.
Orville sings with the roly-polies.
Do the nappy rap. Do the nappy rap. You get a wiggle and then you tap.
Together with music from Alvin Stardust, that's the Keith Harris Christmas Show, tomorrow at 5:20 on BBC1.
And this is BBC One.
And welcome to the special Christmas Pebble Mill at One party.
Christmas entertainment on BBC One. Wayne Sleep leads the company in the Hot Shoe Show.
Home by 7:09 in the 1842 gets in on time. Then I have my meal and a glass of wine. Then I watch TV, only BBC. Then I have a cup of cocoa.
A seasonal Hot Shoe Show tonight at 11 o'clock on BBC One.
As royal newcomers Prince William and Prince Henry continue to capture the public's attention, Prince's Progress on BBC Two now provides a vivid impression of how they're getting on. Here on BBC One, another big deal for Robbie Box comes after half an hour of ever-decreasing circles.
Prince's Progress, a BBC News special which chronicles the young lives of the two royal newcomers, Prince William and Prince Henry.
On BBC Two shortly, Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Torn Curtains, starring Paul Newman and Julie Andrews. It's about the exploits of an American scientist in Eastern Europe who, unbeknown to his fiancée, is acting as an American agent. A misunderstanding which puts his mission in jeopardy. And while Torn Curtain is on Two, what might be described as a curtain raiser here on One, as Frank Boff and Selina Scott take the wraps off BBC Television's Christmas Time.
I'll give you my decision.
On Friday on BBC One, a Christmas special with the magical music of Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow's Christmas Magic on Friday at 9:55 on BBC One.
Now, on One, the orchestral touch of James Last in a Christmas concert from St Patrick's Cathedral, Dublin.
Entertainment for Christmas Eve on BBC Two. At 6:40, the story of the 1984 Olympic Regatta. Then at 7:35, Born in Bethlehem. The BBC Welsh Choir visit the Holy Land to sing some popular carols from the sites of the Nativity.
too hungry for dinner at 8.
Late 25, Lena
I
Horne.
love the theatre, but I never come late. I never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp.
John Wayne stars in The Quiet Man at 10 o'clock with Maureen O'Hara. A little touch of the Irish to round off Christmas Eve on BBC2.
Lots to look forward to. The time is almost 12:15 and already we're into the early hours of Christmas Eve. And if you're putting those final touches to Christmas preparations, I'm sure a little music will not come amiss. So as we on BBC2 bid you good night, can we point you in the direction of Radio 2, where there are sounds of jazz with Peter Clayton. And then from 1, Peter Dixon is looking after Night Ride. But now, good night to you. Good night.
Well, time marches on and we're about to turn in. But before we do go, a reminder that Radio 2 is currently warming the night airwaves with the sounds of jazz presented by Peter Clayton. Now, though, from all of us on BBC One, this is Mark Waddington wishing you a very peaceful night. Good night to you.
Hear all 3 minutes of Marianne, Emmanuel and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But it is almost 8 o'clock and I'd like to save your ears so they're in a good state for Christmas Day. And now, I think it's time for the weather, Frank, isn't it?
Mike, thank you very much. Sweeter sounds from our weather window. Good morning, Frank.
Yeah, something sweet about knocking other people, isn't there? From satellite over the last 12 hours, you can see how the rain moved into Britain, but also the next batch, this is important, it's rain for Christmas Day, I'm afraid. Behind that, though, on Boxing Day, I think this air is particularly cool, unstable in depth. Snow flurries, I think, Boxing Day.
In the next hour on Breakfast Time, staying low with the police who patrol against the drunken drivers. Celebrating stateside, a glimpse of Christmas that's as American as apple pie. And O Little Church of Liverpool, in preparation for the busiest day of its year.
Good morning to you. It's just turned 8 o'clock. It's Christmas Eve, Monday, the 24th of December. You're watching BBC Breakfast Time. A very good morning to you. The headlines today: a bomb has killed and injured many people on a crowded Italian express train.